Evans, no. Yvonne O'War has asked me about cancer and diabetes and the chronic illnesses. And it is true, Yvonne, that even children of 10 years nowadays can suffer from high blood pressure. They can suffer from diabetes. In fact, I have an experience myself of children who are below 15 who are diabetic. So it is a situation that is real in Kenya today. And you have said correctly that NHIF is inadequate. The reality is that we have to transition. I am very clear in my mind that we need a different health infrastructure. It is the reason why we have changed the law on delivery of health. Parliament has now passed 4 different pieces of legislation that will help us achieve 3 things. Number 1, we want to make sure that level 1, level 2 facilities have adequate medicine and adequate personnel. Number 2, we want to make sure that as opposed to NHIF, which catered largely for people who had a pay slip, we're going to have the Social Health Insurance Fund. This time round, that fund, it doesn't matter whether you have a job or you have no job. The Social Health Insurance Fund will register every Kenyan. And we will make sure that those who can afford will pay, and those who do not afford, the government of Kenya will pay for them, so that everybody has a health insurance cover. And then number 3, because I told you 3 things. Number 3, we are now going to have, under the new law, we have a chronic illness fund that will take care of diabetes, hypertension, and all the other chronic diseases. And this fund will be accessed by everybody, every Kenyan, irrespective of your financial status. And this fund is contributed by all of us as Kenya, and government of Kenya will top up if there are any gaps. So for the first time in the history of Kenya, people who suffer from cancer, people who suffer from diabetes, people who suffer from hypertension, who today cannot go to hospital, because if you go to hospital, you will get a bill of 1 million, 2 million shillings, 3 million shillings. You sell your house, you sell your furniture, you sell your livestock, you sell everything you have, and you end up in poverty. For the first time, we will have a dedicated fund about chronic illnesses that will be accessed by every Kenyan. That is the new model that we are rolling out as a country. You asked me, what are we doing?